Alright, so got an addition to the printer collection. So I guess this would be the start of the printer collection. We got two new ones to add to the Flash Forge. We have the Wanhoa Duplicator and the M3D. So the M3D is the newest one, just recently released. Big Kickstarter campaign behind that. We got our USB power, filament tube, as well as a power tube there. Also have an external filament access, so you can load from the outside. Pop open the gantry so you can see right there. We got our tiny little extruder. Be doing some reviews and more, time-lapse video. You'll see it's a nice printer. Different, not a heated bed like I'm accustomed to, so a little bit of fiddling around and tuning to get it to work the way I want. And we got updates to this as well. So here, pop off the bed so you can take a look at that. So what I've found so far to get our PLA to stick is the blue painter's tape. And what this came with before is, well, I don't know. It's called what I'm going to be replacing it with is Build Tack. I don't know if what's on there is Build Tack, but ultimately it's a little platform that's on top of the bed itself, so you don't damage the real bed. So that, and in there we can use the internal filament. They have their specific spools that fit in there. I do have one which I have not been using though. What I do, so you could load it internally from that tube as well. But as you can see, I have the filament hanging out on the outside, so I load everything externally. That being said, I'll show you how I feed this guy here to pull out our parts just to the side here. So what I did is I printed out two different type of holders. So I have a holder that sits up top here for the smaller spools. Let me get the other side. Again, that's all printed stuff. Snap that into place so our spool would sit up in there. And then for our other guide, or for the other holder, I would use the guide there. And then, oh, you can't, camera's a bit too low, let me push those back. But anyways, the other holder sits onto the table and the spool just spins through to it. And the guide just keeps everything lined up. Alright, so pop that off here. I'll bring her in for a closer look so you can see. Tiny little unit, 4x4x4 build plate, or build area should I say. And now on to the Wanhoa Duplicator i3. So here we have the control unit. So with this we can do standalone printing, throw the SD in there as well as USB. And I get a little bit of closer look at that. Printed units here, usually the spools sitting to the side. I like the way it sits up top better. Build plates move back and forth. The head moves side to side and up and down. So a little bit different than the Flash Forge. Alright, so let's disconnect that and turn it over so you guys get a look at the back here. So our bed is pulled back and forth with a belt unit. You see that there. Alright, you can't tip that back anymore. The spool holder almost fell out there. So yeah, the belt, and then we have our axis motors there. Your extruder moving side to side, and these are all single extruders, not like the dual on the Flash Forge. Forgot to mention that earlier. Same thing for the M3D. But again, this was just a quick once over to show you what's new here into the collection. Been printing out tons of quad stuff. Got a lot of accessories be thrown onto the scaler rigs, so we're going to be out and about with this. But yeah, be getting more footage of the printers and them in action soon. So guys, thanks for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.